Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In tonight's video, we're going to talk about some Zion oil and gas, ticker symbol ZNOG. We have some research that I want to go over with you. I want to also talk about my opinion on the stock and the share price as of now, my plans moving forward, as well as, of course, breaking down the charts like we normally do. So just to reiterate, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Make sure that you do your own research before investing. Also, if you find value in tonight's video, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this content, as well as hitting the notification bell. That way YouTube can let you know when we release new content. So let's go ahead and dive right on into it, guys. The first thing we're going to talk about is the share price. Okay, so share price currently sitting at 36 cents. So in the pre-market today, it was actually showing up as about 29 cents, almost 30 cents. And I tried to get in at those levels, but as soon as the market opened, it immediately popped up to about 34 cents. And it kind of held, roughly right about there, finished at about 36, up a little under 2.5 cents on the day. But I tell you, man, these prices right here, I'm loving because I'm able to accumulate a larger position at these levels, as some of these other plays, like I've been talking about, are starting to kind of come to fruition. I can cash out, take that money, roll it into ZNOG, and especially now, at these levels, I mean, my honest opinion, at these levels, this is basically me right here. I mean, I'm looking at ZNOG and I'm like, oh man, these prices are so attractive right now, and everything else in my portfolio is like, dude, can you pay attention to me a little bit? And at this time, sorry, but I mean, ZNOG has got my full attention, guys, over the next week to 2 weeks, maybe beyond that, but I'm really expecting some type of operational update, press release, something coming out. What I want to do next, guys, I want to go ahead and kind of get into the agenda on the video. I'm going to run through some things and kind of dive on into that. All right, guys, so I want to talk about just kind of my recent activity in regards to Zion Oil and Gas, to kind of just provide a little bit more transparency what I'm doing with this particular company. Okay, so currently sitting at about 17,500, looking to add a little bit more over the next couple of days. I'll kind of talk more about that. Recent activity, I took some profits on an IDEX swing trade, rolled that over into ZNOG. Then also currently, I owned a decent amount of Golden Nugget Online Gaming. I actually sold 75% of my Golden Nugget Online Gaming position to free some cash up to roll over into Zion Oil and Gas. I still have a small position of Golden Nugget just to kind of keep an eye on, but I think that's going to move a little bit slower than Zion Oil and Gas will. So once Zion gets that big pop like we're expecting, then I'm going to take some of those profits, roll it right back into Golden Nugget Online Gaming for a longer term investment. Okay, so plans moving forward for myself, I am going to buy more tomorrow if there's no press release, because I think it's going to either stay firm at that 35. I think we did see a bottom, okay, or it may kind of go a little bit lower, but I think overall we're going to stay by the 35 to 30 cent mark. I don't see us going too much lower than that unless they have some type of negative update or something like that. So without any news, I think it's just going to hover around those areas like we've been saying, in anticipation and just kind of waiting on some type of update. If the PR comes out and it starts moving, depending on how the market reacts, I'll most likely just hold on to my shares and ride it and see what type of momentum that we have. If we get just some type of bland update, like a little email or just some basic update, then it's probably not going to do much, so it'll still provide another buying opportunity. But if it starts moving in an aggressive manner off of some really good news, then I'm just going to kind of sit tight and see where that momentum will kind of stop and stall out, and then maybe add more there. So all right, so the next thing we're going to talk about is the last several press releases that I had, and this is based off of the dates from their website, guys, that we're going to look at. And I'm just going to kind of show you like the days of when they fell and things like that. Then these are press releases, not just basic updates, okay? And we're going to go through these on the website, exactly what they were, all the way dating back from September 21st, 2020, okay? The last one that we had press release was April 12th, 2021, that fell on a Monday. February 1st fell on a Monday. January the 6th fell on a Wednesday. Then we had December 3rd, Thursday, Monday. Okay, so out of the last 6 press releases that we've had, 3 out of the 6 have come on a Monday, 2 out of the 6 have come on a Thursday, and only 1 has come on a Wednesday. So just to kind of put that into perspective of, I wonder when the pre-R is going to come out. There's a good chance that it could be on a Monday. All right, based on just these numbers alone, and or maybe a Thursday. So I'm shooting for Thursday or Monday. It'd be nice if we had it tomorrow. Okay, that would be great. If not, then we look ahead to Monday. That's just kind of based on the last 6 that I've looked at, kind of the trend. Okay, so let's go ahead and look on their website and see exactly what these press releases were. Okay, so this is the last one we got from April the 12th. This is where they completed their second milestone of the MJ2. February 1st was whenever they neared their first drilling milestone. On January the 6th, it said that they spudded the well. On December the 3rd, they received a new oil and gas exploration license. On November the 5th, this was 2020, they loaded on the ship and was en route to Israel, and then back on September 21st, they were set to depart to Israel. So that was dating back to September 21st, 2020. Okay, those were the press releases that were mentioned in the agenda that I just showed you. So what we're looking for here is basically at minimum that they finish the 3rd section of drilling, because they haven't even announced that yet. That's kind of what we're waiting on here, on top of, did we strike oil, okay, or what the heck is going on? Give us some type of update, right? So a lot of people out there are kind of getting nervous, and in my opinion, the next thing we're going to talk about is something that's got me more excited than nervous. We're going to go over to the sec.gov website, and we're going to go under filings. We're going to go to company filing search. Those of you who follow the channel, you've seen me do this before. And we're going to go over to Zion Oil and Gas. And then we're going to go to ownership disclosures. This is where you can track some insider transactions. And just in the month of July alone, okay, in the month of July alone, we're going to count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And the most recent filing was on the 19th of July. Now, these filings aren't people coming in and spending their own money. These are shares that are awarded to directors or officers and things like that, okay? And they're basically giving them shares of the company. And my thing is, okay, why now? Why are we giving shares to these directors and to these officers and everything? Why would you give it to them right now at this particular time if you thought the stock was going to go down? Or why would you take advantage of your options and buy them at the price that we're getting it at now if you thought the stock was going to go down? Okay, it's just kind of common sense to me. So that's got me pretty excited, in anticipation of some type of good news. And people are like, well, why haven't they released anything? Why are they waiting so long? Well, from what the company has told me whenever I reach out to them online, they have to really be careful about basically what they tell the general public. They can't just say like, oh yeah, I think we found oil, or everything's going great. We're, give us some type of information that hasn't actually been, set in stone and released out to the general public from the company, So that's just something that we're waiting on. We're waiting on confirmation that they finished the 3rd section of drilling, and we're waiting on confirmation that they struck oil. But why are they waiting so long to tell us that they finished the 3rd section? Well, I don't know. Maybe they finished it. Maybe they didn't finish the 3rd section yet, the 3rd stage, or maybe they finished it and then they hit oil and they want to just tell us all at once. I have no clue, but I just know that has gotten me very, very excited to see what's to come if that's happening on the ownership disclosure documents on the SEC filing. So let's take a look, guys, at the charts. Let's see what they're telling us, and that way we can kind of have some insight on what we can see in the days or weeks ahead. All right, guys, so looking at Zion Oil and Gas, ticker symbol ZNOG. So we did get a buy signal today, and we went from all the way down to almost 30, right under 30 cents. We popped right back up to about 30, as high as 37 cents at one point, and we finished right under 36. So the thing here, guys, is on the MACD, we are still in a bearish pattern, which means we're still kind of bleeding out, and we were waiting for those things, those two lines to cross up to get into a bullish pattern to confirm a move to the upside. Okay, and currently, like I said, we could just kind of consolidate around this 35 to 36 cent level before making our way to the upside. But that's going to have to come with some type of news. Okay, and in order for us to confirm a reversal and show that we are on a strong move to the upside, we've got to get above 50 cents, and we have to hold there in order to confirm that. Okay, our current support overall is 27 cents. Current main resistance is about 58.5 cents, which I think easily, with some type of good PR, we bust through that in a couple of days and see this thing really turn around. So overall, guys, I'm super excited. I'm looking to buy more tomorrow, especially if there's no PR. If in the morning it kind of dips down closer to that 30 cent mark, I'll buy it there. We'll have to just kind of wait and see. But I just wanted to provide some insight to you on some of the days that you might want to look out for PR. With this company, you never know exactly when they're going to do it, but it seems to highly favor Mondays and Thursdays based on some of the past press releases from this year and the last year. All right, guys, that's all I have for you in this video. Make sure that you smash the thumbs up button if you found value in today's video. And if you enjoy our content, of course, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. That way YouTube can let you know every time we release new content. Other than that, guys, we'll catch you in the next video.